I've got another secret about manifestation that's really going to help you, okay? And this is everything, every circumstance, situation, everything that you feel inspired or called to do or take action towards, everything that happens in your life is part of the manifestation. What do I mean by this? It is part of the manifestation. It is part of you receiving that manifestation, even if it doesn't make sense. Even if things seem like they're going wrong, even if things seem like they're the opposite of your manifestation. It might not look like it's going towards your manifestation. It might seem like everything's falling apart. It's all working out for you. It's all part of the manifestation. It cannot not be. And this is why. When you put something with intention, you're like, this is who I am now. As we know, manifestation is about who you are being, your identity, right? And that gets reflected back to you in external 3D. The moment you decide that this is who I am, everything that follows from that state of being is part of the how. It's part of the unfolding process, if you want to use that term, unfolding. It's part of how it all just will naturally happen for you in your external 3D for you to experience. It's part of it, even if it does not make sense. How many times have things not gone as planned, but it still ends up, it just ends up in the way, good or bad, right? I mean, you give meaning to that, but good or bad. How many times have things not gone as planned? You can plan everything out. It doesn't matter how much planning you do. With your logical brain, you try to plan it all out and try to figure out how it all happens. You can certainly try to do that, but 9 times out of 10, something is going to go off course. There's going to be something that's unplanned or unexpected that happens all the time, right? That surprises happen all the time. Unexpected things, occurrences, accidents, emergencies, whatever it may be, right? Pleasant surprises, wonderful synchronicities that you didn't plan for. That also happens. The point I'm making here is how you actually respond to everything that's happening in your external 3D world. It doesn't make sense to think that, oh, everything's falling apart and worry and be anxious about it and be fearful about it, because it is still all part of, just perceive it as all part of the unfolding process. You are literally receiving your manifestation. The moment you decide that this is who I am now, that you already have your manifestation, your desire, everything that actually happens in your physical external 3D is leading you towards that. It's the unfolding of your manifestation. You are literally in the receiving mode of your manifestation. So let me give you an example. Let's say you're manifesting a specific person, okay? And this is completely unrelated. You are going to the store to pick up, to maybe buy your favorite scarf. You saw a scarf online. You go to the store. It is completely sold out. You get to the store. They don't have it. And you're upset. You really wanted that scarf. Okay. This might not seem to be related at all to the specific person manifestation. But perceive this event of you not having the scarf, not being able to find it in the store, as part of the manifestation for your specific person, or whatever else you're manifesting. A wonderful, abundant life, a career, a job, it doesn't matter. Because maybe, I'm just saying maybe, you go into that store, it doesn't have your scarf. That forces you to go look online for another scarf. Or it forces you to go to another store to look for a scarf. And then maybe there, you're talking to the manager that's helping you with finding this scarf, and they know a person that ends up somehow leading towards you being back in contact with your specific person, or you being introduced to them, or maybe they even introduce you to someone who's able to help you get your dream job. This is my whole point. You don't know. You don't know all the intricacies in how, I don't know if you want to call it the universe, really it's just you, how it all works. Our logical brains cannot possibly figure that out. It only can make sense some of the time when looking back. When looking back and say, oh yeah, all the dots connected. What's that Steve Jobs quote? Something to do with, it doesn't make sense looking forwards, but it makes sense looking backwards, like once all the dots connect. I'm paraphrasing. So my point here is just be in the receiving mode, because know that you are receiving your manifestation. The moment you decide that it's yours, everything from that point on follows it, circumstances, events, situations that may seemingly be negative or seemingly be bad for you, seemingly potentially even be opposite to your manifestation, just understand that it is still part of you receiving the manifestation. The manifestation is yours. It's part of the external 3D conforming and shifting around you to bring that to you, no matter what it looks like out there. So continue to be steady in here. Continue to embody that state that knows, nope, this is who I am. This is who I am. This is how you handle the external 3D falling apart. This is how you handle the void period. What is even the void period? The void period that people are talking about is like, oh no, this is the period of time between when you've decided that this is yours and when you receive the manifestation. No, like the moment you decide that the manifestation is yours or your desire is yours, you literally are that person. You already got the desire. This is why I say fulfill yourself with it. There is no real such thing as the void period. That's just you making up this, oh, I have a waiting period before. Okay, you can label it however you want to label it. What my point here is that the moment you decide it's yours, it is. And everything that follows, circumstances, situations, whatever it might be, all of it is part of you receiving that manifestation. Start perceiving it always in that way. And you'll notice that, first of all, it will seem like magic, your life, the synchronicities that follow, that all work into place, that flow. You're going to be living your life in flow. It's going to be so wonderful and so amazing. And before you know it, yes, literally the external 3D reality is going to bring you the manifestation. You're going to experience it in 3D. But for you, you've already gone there beforehand the moment you decided. So it's not even going to be that surprising to you. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. Comment down below, like, what are you manifesting right now? Let me know. Because you already have it. You always have it. And everything that's happening around you is bringing you that manifestation. It's not even bringing you the manifestation. It's like you're just in that receiving mode already. Hope this helps.